praises to the Most High. The sister Monique was.
First and foremost, face the east, we give all praise and honor, glory to mighty Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles that rule well. Peace and salutations to the brothers pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Alright. Shalom to the few Akwats out there reverencing their husband, preparing themselves with the Lord for their king, to be led in righteousness. For the children, honoring their parents. Right? So we the Israelites, we so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans on our dad's side. Numbers 118, right? So we get our pedigree, our lineage, our bloodline from our dads. So whatever your dad is, if he's got Negro, Latino, Native American blood, the laws are given to you. According to Psalms, that the children of Israel were given the laws, and that's why we're going to suffer first. Judgment will begin at our house first. And I just wanted to share a brief dream. It was strange. I was on like a farm or something, working, but I had a tattoo on both side arms, and there were barcodes, and I almost said property of, something like that along that lines. And I remember thinking what the hell? And whether it was said or it was my thought process, but you gotta pass through something and get them checked, And we were working. We were like servants on this farm type of deal. It just hit me, because we know the MARK, right? According to Revelation 13, of the wicked, of the evil. It has to be implemented. And again, brothers say sin, Christianity, and the word charagma is an actual incision, right? So all of it is bad. When you just step back and look at incision, that's part of the law. You can't make markings in your flesh, which what the word charagma goes into. Sin is sin. And what's the third one? Well, brother said Christianity, but you look at it, right? It's all bad. You refrain from it all. You want to get the hell out of Christianity. You want our brothers and sisters to understand it's white supremacy. It's the pictures they put on. I just watched your brother right before this, and you want to refrain from religion. The book, the word heritage is I don't want to wing it, but when you go to that definition in the book, it's laws, right? If you look at a heritage of a certain culture or nation, it's their way of living, their culture, right? So our culture, as the children of the Lord, right, the nation of Yasharallah, Israel, are the laws. That's what sets us apart. The laws wasn't given to everybody, only this nation. So in keeping the laws, you will refrain from the mark, right? The charagma. So now, it's been said many things: barcodes, RFID, phones, credit cards, internet, right? And all this stuff can be used to the better or positive. I'm saying that due to being in captivity, right? Because if we're not in captivity, if Waze was kind of like what's the word? Like the olden days, right? You know, we never had phones. We never had technology and stuff. So, and things are fine, but you still had wickedness. You still had the Lord still made the wicked, right? You still had the ones. You still had Cain killing Abel. You still had Esau wanting to kill Jacob. So the evil just always existed. It's a balance, right? The Lord says a balance, and the bottom line is choose ye this day who you gonna serve. Because even with these things that can bring wickedness, anything can bring the internet, the TVs, the phones, credit cards. Money. Money's the root of all evil, right? The want of money. But the balance of it is it's a strong defense. It says, you need it to barter, trade, to live, and in this times, in legal matters, you need money. So it's a strong defense. But the point being that you gotta use these things for the positive, for the righteous. It's righteous works, right? So, like, I'm gonna get into Revelation 13:9, just because I had the dream, So, brothers, sisters, refrain from wickedness. Refrain, keep the commandments, right? Don't put markings, tattoos, fucking horns on your head, cut your tongue, whatever mental stuff, Now, piercings is something else. Because our people had earrings. They had jewelry. But then again, you got to realize, if a servant, a slave, didn't want to depart from its, I don't say master because the Lord teaches not to say master, call no one master. So it's slave owner, right? If he didn't want to depart, then the slave owner would take an awl and punch a hole through his ear. So, but it's not going off. I mean, jewelry is it's your temple. You're decorating your temple. It's just, well, the law says no markings on your flesh, right? We'd have to get it. But let's read Revelation 13, verse 15, right? And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, right? So, that's, during iconoclasm, where the Renaissance era, 1400s, Pope the Sixth Son covered the faces of the judges, right? Who's the judges? Yasharallah. So all our I guess you could call icons or things, saints, so-called, that, oh, I don't want to say so-called, they were saints, but people worshiped them because they were statues and stuff, which is also off, especially Northern Kingdom, idolatry. But I don't want to go on a rambling rant, but they covered the faces of the judges, right? So they put the image of Esau, Edom, right, which was Pope Six's son, which was a nasty Edomite and a homosexual, and his lover was Leonardo da Vinci, right? So he painted Caesar Borgia's, right, image. Now, they've been doing this from when they're in rulership. That's their tactic, right? So, what I believe is Serapis Christi, or Corpus Christi, right? Is another, back, if you look into it, it's like the Grecian captivity, right? We've gone through all these captivities, and now we're on the statue in Daniel's in the vision the king had the dream and Daniel interpreted. Right, we're in the feet, so we're still in captivity. To this day we're in captivity, and that's why we're rehearsing the righteous acts, and we want these curses turned on the wicked, right? So that's the image, right? So they gave power to this image, which both brainwashed, docile state of mind, Stockholm syndrome. This is the stuff that this image plays on our people's minds, right? So Deuteronomy 7:6 isn't instilled because you feel like you are not worthy. You're not higher, or the chosen people, right? They feel like it's the Esau, Edomites are higher, and they rule the world. They got this power, but you have the power, Yasharallah, right? When you keep these commandments, you have the power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, right? Of Allah, Yashar Allah, the power, right? So that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, right? And that's supremacy, That's supremacy. They were hanging the brothers on trees and sisters, raping, babies, filling them to alligators. It's sick. It's sick, And 16, it says, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So you got Elon, right? He's pushing out this brain chip, right? And then you got people all over the world taking the RFIDs to, they call it convenience or easy access to their house, cars, keys, credit information, right? And that no man might buy or sell, save it that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, right? So in my dream, both my arms had a tattoo on it, and it was a barcode, and I had to, I didn't go through like assembly line, but whether I was thinking of it or I was speaking to someone in the dream, it was like I had to go through something and have it scanned. Beep. It was like a barcode. Okay. Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast. Right? And the sixth day, right, the Lord made man and beast, right? Because because Esau's a beast. You know, he's got different. We're just built different. We're built different. You know, and for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 66, which is destruction, right? That's why they claim that number, and they're very, you know, they might be underground about it, but they you can see it professed boldly with these worshipers. And when I say worship, it's Shaitan worshipers, the devil or the wicked, right? The adversary of the Lord. They know who they are. They profess it. You know, and I just want to bring this last one out to close it. Now look into the law of the all, the AUL, the all, and also making markings in your flesh, right? Look into that law because that's a law. You know, we gotta keep the laws. So if you keep the laws, you know, you're gonna depart from evil. You're not gonna take the mark. You know what I mean? You're gonna refrain from it. But 2/3, you know, they're gonna cry. They're gonna want to eat and stuff, and they're gonna want to go to the stores and everything. So, you know, 2/3 gonna take it. Khan, this is Psalms 46, verse 10. Be still and know that I am Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Selah. Right? Right, so yeah, I bring that out to you know, as comforting, because I read that earlier. I was like, wow, you know, it's comforting to know the Lord is with you. You know, it's comforting. Ups and downs, highs and lows, things go right and things go wrong. Just know the Lord is with us. So be patient, because it's gonna turn around. You know, it's like Pac said, right?